Hello, this is my first presentation for my newest portfolio assignment. My name is María-José Mancilla. I am 22. I was born in Castro, but I was raised in Quillon, and I moved to Puerto Montt in 2009. I studied in Colegio Puerto Montt for a bit, then in Chile Norteamericano, and finally in Patagonia College, where I graduated from in 2019. I took a gap year to prepare for the PTU, and I am an English teacher in training. I started my major in 2021. This is my fourth year of a 5-year program, and this is my eighth practicum. First are my strengths and weaknesses. I am highly proficient. I am certified in advanced English. I got my certification at 16, and I am really good at modeling my input. However, I struggle teaching kids who have no baseline English, and I tend to rely on Spanish to do so. Also, I work very, very well with young learners, but I am a little scared or uncomfortable around teenagers. I find them very, very complex, and I have to work on that. I am very organized and proactive. I like preparing my material beforehand. So I usually don't have organization problems or time problems. But during this year, we're doing our thesis research as well. So I have been having trouble with coordinating all those things. Finally, I struggle when I have to be stern with students, when I have to regain the attention of the whole class group. I find it very, very difficult and I find myself blocked. When it's only one student, I can manage, of course. My fears and expectations are that I may not make, or I hope it doesn't happen, I may not make a connection with my teen students since I'm a little shy around them. I find them really, really complex and they just puzzle me, their way of acting, their personality, I am also afraid of relying on Spanish as a crutch with students that don't speak English and they still want to participate in class discussion because I feel bad leaving them out. I also get really, really attached to students and they start telling me all the things that are maybe not pedagogy related and I get distracted. So I have to remind myself that I'm a teacher, I'm not their friend to just chat, even though I really enjoy it. My expectations are that, of course, I hope to learn more about educating older students. I am not at all uninterested. I am just wary of it. I also want to leave a good memory and some knowledge, of course, in my learners' hearts and minds. And I don't say this as a wish because it's happening. It's happening to me, luckily. I have a more pedagogical role or more participative role in the English department, and that's really fantastic. It's good to be a part of a team, and I'm lucky to have that much responsibility without being a licensed teacher yet. So, about my practicum center, it's again Chileno Norteamericano. I already worked here in my secondary education practicum. Sorry, and the school's aim is to educate students toward success, providing them with the right tools to develop emotionally, academically, and culturally. This is a private subsidized school that wishes, because this is the mission, they want to give students a chance to learn, but also to develop in areas like values, cultures, art, and English. They are all fundamental. And finally, the vision of the school is being a good alternative for students from every background, promoting culture and English and values and artistic development. The school's main objectives are promoting English learning, especially communicated English, giving workspace and curricula to culture. You can see that Colegio Chileno Norteamericano does a lot of performances and stuff where students are involved in dancing, singing, and all. And also strengthening the curricula for language, math, science, and history, teaching problem-solving skills, providing the teaching and learning process with anticipation, of course. The school has its own curricula for English, so they are prepared beforehand. And finally, reinforcing good habits and attitudes like autonomy, respect for schoolwork, and values. As a brief overview of the institution's educational project, there's what we mentioned before: English language teaching. Kids from pre-K up to 8th grade have 8 hours of English, and when they get to high school, they have only 6 hours because they have to take an optative course. Culture is really emphasized in this school. As I said before, students are really engaged with many different activities, not just schoolwork and academic related, and values are also important. This school is secular. They don't have any relation to religion. And regarding the school community, as I said, head teachers are key. They are working as a team constantly. The science, language, math, history teachers, they all know each other and they all give each other information, which is very vital for the students' process. And they also have really quick connection to parents and the other head teachers, as I said. Here's some extra information that I gathered about my students in order to promote more personalized content. Um, I've been using this to plan my lessons, so I thought I'd leave it here. And that's it. Thank you so much for checking my portfolio. I will be updating it, so stay tuned. Bye bye.